Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class, day number 34. Okay, and now we need to be discussed further. So we discussed on the flows yesterday, and one more thing that in the flow a lot of things you need to be do, especially loops like logics. You have to be check that how the logic is working. Like lookups are one of the actions, delete is one of the action, update is one of the action you have to be do by yourself. Okay, also one more thing which I recommend, go to ServiceNow community and search with the keyword flow and the subflow. If you find any question, please see the complete question and see the answer as well, and try to build in your own PDI. Like few examples which I saw on the catalog item, I am taking the input from the user, and from the flow I am creating a user in the user table. From the flow I am deleting a user from the user table. From the flow I am adding a user in the group. From the flow I am sending a notification to a specific user. From the flow I want to be send a reminder to the users after 2 days or 3 days or the 4 days 5 days that request is not approved. So these are the things which is a good use cases to practice about the flows. Okay, now the next part which I'm going to be discuss is on the order guide. Okay, record producer हमने किया था, right? We have done the record producer. एक बार हम revise करेंगे उसको. Now what is the order guide? If I come back here, let me see. And okay, order guide क्या है? Order guide is a collection of different catalog items is a order guide. मतलब let's say if in a company a user is joining, okay, a user is joining. Now if a new person join the company, definitely HR need to do a lot of things for that user. Maybe creating its account, email ID, seat number, desk number, and much more. Laptop, mobile phone, and much more. Now HR is not in a position that he can go and raise the request one by one for each and everything. So ServiceNow introduced a concept called the order guide. Like if I come here and if I go, can we help you? Yes, and you can see this one, new hire. ये है catalog item ही, but it is a different type of catalog item called the new hire. Or sorry, no, not the new hire, order guide. Now if you see here, let's say I'm joining a new company and on my behalf, my manager, going to be manager, or my HR is going to be raise a request. These are nothing, but these are the variables. Let me show you here. क्योंकि इसमें ना ज्यादा करने का है नहीं हमारे पास काम. Guide. Okay. The first thing which is be available on the form on this catalog is nothing but these are the variables only. Okay. ये देखो ये वेरिएबल है एंड एक वेरिएबल सेट है. मतलब तो मैंने ऐड किया वेरिएबल सेट जस्ट टू बी शो यू समथिंग, ठीक है ये वाला. बट इफ यू सी दिस इज अ वेरिएबल, hiring manager is referring to the user table reference, hiring group is referring to the group table, sorry your department. Then yes or no choice, what office is referring to the location table. Can we get a reference? Reference qualifier. I show you. देखो ये location table. Yes no select box and select box. ठीक है ये तो अतुल फिर कॉमन है, इसमें नया क्या है. नाउ द गुड पार्ट इज दैट इफ आई सेलेक्ट एनीथिंग ऑफ लाइक दिस, सी hiring manager this person joining in the IT, remote employee, yes, location report to location अगर आएगा तो यहां पर, ठीक है. And will the employee need anything on the non-standard, like something which is non-licensed version or which is we are not giving out of the box? Do we need this? I said yes. Who is primary contact? This person. What cost center? Is HR. और ये अलग से मैंने किए थे, इसके नहीं है. But if you see this, if I say yes or no, if I say no, ये देखो ये चला गया. If I say yes, ये आ गया. How this is coming? This is a part of the UI policies. Now if I click on the OK, मोबाइल डिवाइस कैसा चाहिए? आईफोन चाहिए. अब आईफोन चाहिए, ठीक है, क्लिक नेक्स्ट. On the basis of the answer you select, these things appearing. See MacBook भी आ रहा है, ये भी आ रहा है, standard monitor. If I go back and I remove this, developer is sales, and click next. See MacBook भी चला गया और वो भी चला गया. It means these are nothing. These are catalog items which we already created, but we are calling them in the order guide. So now let's see this part. Yeah. ठीक. And this is called the rule based. Rule based means on the basis of the some rule, I want to display the catalog items. इस केस में रिक्वेस्ट एक ही जनरेट होगा, लेकिन कैटलॉग आइटम विल बी different. One for laptop, one for monitor, one for phone, one for email ID creation. All the things will be there. But अतुल rule based मतलब क्या? अब open it. देखो ये रहा. वो कह रहा है कि if any user who selected the standard package is no. हमने क्या किया था? Standard package is ये रहा. ये standard package is no. Okay. और क्या है? और the laptop type is sales. या तो ये no हो जाए या फिर नो है तो काम ही खत्म हो गया, फिर तो कुछ बचा ही नहीं. देखो तो मैकबुक वाला नहीं आएगा, तो ये वाली आइटम जो है मैकबुक वाली, सॉरी स्टैंडर्ड लैपटॉप तो ही दिखाई देगा मेरे पास. लेकिन अगर मैंने इसको कर दिया यस, यस मतलब कि ये कंडीशन फेल हो गई, सॉरी हाँ ये कंडीशन फेल हो गई, स्टैंडर्ड पैकेज यस हो गया. ओके जैसे यस हुआ मैंने ये पूछ लिया, अगर मान लो डेवलपर है, सेल्स नहीं है, यहाँ पे सेल्स के लिए वहां पे डेवलपर है, तो क्लिक नेक्स्ट. नाउ इट शुड बी शोइंग मैकबुक. ये रूल बेस्ड है, बाकी कुछ नहीं है. और भी सी बाकी कुछ नहीं है, ये ऑलरेडी बिल्ट अप है हमारी. इफ यू सी दिस इट्स ऑलरेडी बिल्ट अप फॉर अस. इसके अपने वेरिएबल्स, इट हैज ओन इट्स वेरिएबल्स फ्रॉम द कैटलॉग आइटम ओनली. सिर्फ we are showing like वो था ना जब let's say if you go for some celebration outside, maybe पूरी family जब जाती है, if you are staying in the joint family, if the full family go together, अच्छा भाई, for the old people they will take something light. कितने old people है? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, give 4 poha with the less spicy. Kids will take also some less spicy. Chips, हाँ chips 1 2 3 4 5 6 chips, only salted one. अब ये क्या है? You are rule based. But adults, अरे नहीं यार कुछ बढ़िया खाते हैं, दाल रोटी नान, something like this we want to be eat. So it's a rule based. What you are having is based on your rule, but it did not bother to the restaurant person because उसने तो बना ही रखा है already. Less spicy का होगा, थोड़ा spicy कम कर देगा बस. Nothing is going to be changed in that part. So this is what is the order guide. The important point in the order guide is the rule based. Now if I go back here and show you more, let's say this thing, ये कब आएगा? See, if the laptop type is developer only, then this will appear. Include this item. Include this item. तब आएगा, otherwise नहीं आएगा ये. Now, if I say here like this, okay. Now we have option. Do you want this MacBook or not? I said no. Okay. Monitor चाहिए? नहीं चाहिए. What is the email account? Yes. Email I need to be created. Okay. Yeah. ये देखो यार है. Preferred email lng.pathshala@gmail.com. And then Apple iPhone, yes. क्या क्या चाहिए? देखो ये वही आ गया जो हमने किया था पहले. Simple. All variables are here. Let's say this, no, and VPN चाहिए नहीं चाहिए. Click on the next. It's a summary that you are ordering, but you're not including these things. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Click order now. For whom you will be ordering? I want to be ordered for Heathel. Check out. You have to be see one thing. Let me give a homework. I don't want this checkbox or this box should be up here. Go and check how I can deactivate this order confirmation pop-up. And I click color, check out. So now if you see one request, let me go back here. And if you see 2 RITMs are there. In case they are following their own process, on approvals, on task, everything will be their own. But the only thing is that they are binded with the one request now. This is what is the concept of the order guide. Clear हुआ?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the order guide, one more thing is good and then important is that click on the order guide. Let's say this thing. देखो ये है Cascade variable. Means the variable which is available here should be cascaded to the, let me open the another window as well. ठीक है ना. अब देखो ये REQ है, ये मेरी RITM है 2. There you go. It is showing only the variables from this particular RITM only. But मुझे तो ये भी चाहिए कि यूजर ने यहाँ क्या select किया था जब order get किया था कि he's a remote employee or he's a standard or things or not. Then we can use this thing. So we can click on the cascade variables. ठीक है. You can check on the two steps कि what this purpose of these two steps, like only two steps you need or like we are doing three steps. You can check it how it's be working. Okay. So like if I click on save and now I go and try to log a request something. New hire and say is joining this report to this, primary contact is this, billing is this, KLTO. See देखो अब वो the user is a not a remote employee. It means he will come office and he need nothing. No laptop, nothing is there. Let's see what option is coming now. Click next. See, उसको extended laptop मिल जाएगा. Now if I say this thing. ठीक. And next. And order now. Check out. Let's see now what happened with us. What this cascade variable do. See, now it will get 5 different RITMs. One. Hope so it should show the variables which we see cascade. देखो ये रहा. नहीं ये तो इसी का ही है. अरे हमारे cascade कहाँ गए? We take the cascade right and we save it as well. It should show here as well. Let me open the another one. But maybe we have to be set it from the workflow as well to show these variables on this particular screen. नहीं कुछ तो गड़बड़ हुई है, आ नहीं रहे हमारे cascade variables because it's showing only the relevant variables only. Acha, okay. Sorry, I missed out something. Cascade variable means, let's say if I'm raising a request. Let's say here. Now I have this variable. Will this will be a remote employee? If I'm using this variable again in any of the other catalog item, then the value which we filled here will be populated on the other variable, other catalog item as well. But like if, let's say if I'm using this, okay. Okay. Let's say I'm using this as a variable in one of the another catalog item as well. Let's say here as well. Now the value of that variable will become here as well, so that user no need to be write the or fill the variable value again and again. Okay. So simple thing. Let's say we went for a lunch or dinner together. As soon as we take a seat, waiter came and says, "Sir, pani, mineral water." Now, if I repeat this order again, Maybe my bottle is empty now. I say Pani. He know that I need a mineral water only now. No need to be asked to the customer again that what type of water you needed. This is what the benefit or the purpose of the Cascade variable. Okay. Now one more addition on this part, not this thing. Another concept that is called the content item. अब कई बार क्या होता है, we want to be show a knowledge article specifically in the catalog item format. Like if I show you here, जैसे ये मान लीजिए मैं यहाँ आया, अब नॉलेज बेसिस पे जाओगे तो नॉलेज आर्टिकल यहाँ मिल जाएंगे, बट आई वांट टू शो अ नॉलेज आर्टिकल अंडर बेसिक, लेट्स से ये like this. I want to show knowledge article as a part of the catalog item. So what it's called? It's called the content item. Here. So I can create 4 type of content items. Now if I go here and show you, LNG AI1. Under which catalog you want to show? You can put the catalog. I want to show in the, let's say, service catalog under hardware only. You want to show KB, you want to show catalog content, you want to show any module, you want to show external content. I said external content. Okay. You can put as a KB link. I want to show this as a KB. You want to open in the same window or you want to open another window? I want to say same window, and let me save this. Come and reload this page. See, yes, appear ho gaya. If you open this, it will open another this thing. DevOps change policies. So mainly content item is used to show anything else. Let's say if I change the content item to the module. See, which module you want to show? I want to show a module. ऐसा क्यों आ रहा है खाली? हो तो शायद मैंने कुछ गड़बड़ी की हो. LNG CI2. Let's save and check. Catalog, categories, hardware, and now you can see. Now the module is showing. Not sure the device name is not coming, so we can share this thing. So if you want to show a different stuff to the user, which is not actually a catalog item, we can use this thing. SN deleted or no display value. पूरा ही खाली दिख रहा है, ऐसे कैसे हो गया? अच्छा, जैसे आपको डैशबोर्ड्स दिखाने हैं या कोई मॉड्यूल में टेबल मॉड्यूल्स आपको शो करने हैं. पाठशाला. Save. Now if I go back and hardware and open this C2. अरे यार क्या हो गया? सेव नहीं किया गया. Let's go back here and now see. No, it's not loading it, but practically it will load. Maybe it's a cache issue only. So we can show like this. Module हो गया. External content. You want to take it to some other website, google.com or something, companypolicy.com. You can take it there, that part. Or catalog content. Any specific content you want to be show. Like any description you want to show that, okay, you can do this thing. You can put this particular part. Mainly this thing is used like from one catalog. I want to be show the different catalogs. So catalog content hello and save. Come here. Let me reload it quickly. Hardware. And now you can see. Hello. You can show the description. Let's say you are going to book a ticket. Before you click on the OK to proceed, I want to show you something more important. So I can show like this, with that this particular catalog item is going to be used for these things. Please make sure you are having these documents ready to proceed further. Like when we fill some important form like examination form, so they say before you start you should ready with this documentation and all things will be ready at your side. So these are the things which we can use in the content item. Now one thing which is important is this part. Okay. Now let me come back to show you. Let raise a new request. Okay. Let me take a request for the MacBook Pro. Check. I'll put to order now. Check out. Because now we are going to be complete the life cycle of request. And okay. Now, first thing, if you know that it is asking for the approval, let's click on this workflow context. It will tell you that what workflow is using or map with this particular item. Yeah. Okay. Show workflow. तो मैं इसको ऐसे ओपन करता हूँ दोबारा से so that I can show you. Okay. Now it is asking for the approval. Let's see why it is asking for the approval. Number one, a workflow has been added. It's not a flow, it is a workflow has been added, which is this service catalog request is a workflow. Now let me show you this thing in the parallel. Workflow editor. Out of the box, ServiceNow provide the workflow which says on the service request. ये सर्विस कैटलॉग रिक्वेस्ट यही नाम है ना, देखो ये वर्कफ्लो अटैच हो जाएगा. क्यों? It is checking that if any catalog item which price is more than $1,000 need approval. It need approval. ये सर्विस नाउ ने आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स दिया हुआ है. Either you map it, either you don't map it, it doesn't matter. If you are creating your own custom item as well, and if the cost is more than $1,000, it will call this one automatically. क्योंकि ये REQ टेबल पे लगा हुआ है, RITM टेबल पे नहीं लगा हुआ. You want to see? Come here and check out. See the begin. Stage configure. इसमें व्यू नहीं है क्या? We are not able to see this thing. अरे यार इसकी properties भी नहीं है. I want to see the properties. Okay, let's say personalized form. Everything is there. Diagrammatic view. I want to show you this particular thing. This what is the table for this one? Okay, let's say begin is this set value. So now if you see in the flow, we have to be okay. You can see this, right? If you notice that it is showing the table as a SC_ request, means this is a default or out of the box workflow which will automatically map to any request where the cost is more than 1000. Okay, and it is asking for the. So how it's coming as this one. So now if you notice this, it's coming this thing requested pending approval requested. ये यहाँ से आता है उठ के सारा कुछ यहाँ से requested. See, if you go back here and you can see, sorry ये नहीं, ये यहाँ से ये requested यहाँ से आता है कि क्या set करना है. Set value, get value is very common nowadays. It's system को नहीं पता. System doesn't know that how to set the value. I am telling in the workflow that was if you get any approval, please set that value. So it is a set value here. Now after setting the value, check it. If it is a क्या कंडीशन है, अगर प्राइस 1000 से ऊपर है तो प्राइस इज मोर देन 1000 तो किसको भेजो अप्रूवल. सी इसने ये अप्रूवल अगर इतना है तो ये सेट वैल्यू ऑटोमेटिक अप्रूव. अगर लेस देन है फिर तो छोड़ दो, फिर तो उसको ऑटो अप्रूव कर दो. सो ऑटो अप्रूव and put the comments that has been done. But अगर 1000 से ऊपर है तो अप्रूवल लेके आओ यहाँ से. अप्रूवल पॉलिसीज बनाई इन्होंने and they mention is this. What they did, they created a group catalog request approval more than this. इस ग्रुप को भेजना है. Let's open this. See, ये है ग्रुप का नाम. Let's try to find out. क्या नाम है ग्रुप का? कैटलॉग रिक्वेस्ट अप्रूवल. देखो ये रहा ग्रुप और इसमें एक ही पर्सन है. समझे? और इसका टाइप क्या बनाया? कैटलॉग. So that it should not appear anywhere else as well for the users to select and provide or assign the tickets. So ये यहाँ से उठ के आया. ये रहा. And once it's approved, then proceed further. So now we are going to be approve it. Done. ये SC_RE के टेबल पे था. ओह. Now my request has been approved, so it is moved to the approved state. Let's come back here and see approval action approved. अगर approve हो जाता है, mark task as approved, तो record को as a approved कर दो. देखो approve हो गया. My, and if you see here, this is the running workflow. It shows that where we are stuck, and if you refresh it, it's showing end. See, by this way we can see. So it will tell you that what to do now, approved or not. Now if it is approved, कहाँ गया? ये रहा. ठीक है. Now open the RITL. RITM say open. अब what flow has been defined here? Let me open this and show workflow. Let me come back here and show workflow. See, ये इसका पूरा वर्कफ्लो है. ये हो गया, ये हो गया. अब यहाँ पर है कैटलॉग टास्क क्रिएट कर रहे हैं. First it go and background in the check कि procurement करना कि नहीं, that we need to purchase this item or not. Some background logic has been done here. It's a no and it's creating a catalog task. So now you can come and see catalog task has been created. Now I'll come back here, this part. Once a request has been submitted, it has two things. Either it required approval, which we already saw, either it don't require approval. No approval required, proceed further. If it need approval, then either it will get rejected or it will get approved. जो हमने अभी किया, रिजेक्ट किया तो लाइफ साइकिल खत्म, कुछ नहीं होगा आगे. Request management is a case where once the request has been rejected, life cycle over. But this case is not same with the change management. Change में अगर rejection होता है, it will go back in a new state, but a request में नहीं होता. Like Hema's kid says to Hema that mom, I need chips, and she know that it's holidays. He already have a good chips, chocolates since in the morning. No, I'll not give it to you. Reject. Life cycle khatam. Request not fulfilled. No need to be put any further question. Life cycle khatam. But if it is approved, then it check that do we need any approval on the RITM level as well. Maybe I have a request on the order guide level, and then I have approval. Sorry, I have an approval on the order guide level. Now I have approval on the RITM level as well. So it will say no additional approval required. नहीं चाहिए कुछ भी. Approval required or rejection. Maybe now I have a case here. See, it also need. Sorry, not this one. Okay, open this RITM. It's already approved. If you want, you can put any other approval as well on this part. यहाँ पर इसके workflow में नहीं है. See, there is nothing in the workflow. Maybe you, if you want, you can add approval here as well. Then it should go for someone else approval as well. Department head approval चाहिए, manager approval चाहिए. You can define that part. Now, come back here. If approved or no approval required, then the task will be get created. Same case यहाँ हुआ, कोई approval नहीं है तो task generate हो गया अपने आप ही. अपने आप नहीं, क्योंकि हमारे workflow में लिखा हुआ है. ये रहा. इस task के बाद फिर अगला task होगा, उसके बाद फिर अगला task होगा, उसके बाद अगला task होगा, and then it will get. Right? So let's come back here now. अगर open है task, RDM open, task launch. Now on the task I have three things. Let me open this task. The very best example which I gave here is on these things. ये तो पता ही है, ओपन है, इन प्रोग्रेस है, पेंडिंग, हम किसी वजह से रुके हुए हैं. ये तीन इंपॉर्टेंट है. हेमा इनवाइटेड मी फॉर द लंच. सब घर पे आइए लंच के लिए. आई सेड ओके गुड. मी विद फैमिली रीच एट हेमा's place. I reach Hema, his husband, family greeted well. Offer pani, sir, chai, coffee. We done that part. Snacks, we have done that part. Good. Half an hour we gossip with each other. Sir, lunch, yes. Soup, starters, salads. Good. Then we go for the main course. Then at last we go for the desserts. And last, while coming back, she had over some gift to us. If everything has been done, then I'll put the closed complete. The plan which Hema has been completely done. Chai, party, sab ho gaya. Second case, she invited me and I reach. She invited me at 12 o'clock. I reach by 1:30. Sir, chai? Nahi. Let's skip the tea and let's go for the main course. In the main course, we have a completely like soup, starters, complete main course, desserts, and the return gift. This is called the close skip. Means when you don't want to perform or when there is no logic to perform this task, it's called the close skip. Close skip doesn't mean कि मैं हेमा के घर lunch पे गया ही नहीं. I went there, but I did not eat anything, or I eat very less. But she invited, I went. This is what the skip means, and last is incomplete. I'll bind up these three things on the request level now. Incomplete. She invited me. I reached there. I sit. She served the tea, and I got a call from home. Some emergency, and I say, "Hema, sorry, I have to leave now." This is called incomplete. If the task is incomplete, what Hema will tell to family? अरे सर तो लंच पे आए बट लंच नहीं किया, कुछ नहीं किया, चले गए. So it is not considered as a complete process. So means that if any task which is getting closed incomplete, तो मेरा आइटम भी इनकम्प्लीट माना जाता है. मतलब आपने means that item is not fulfilled. Simple. We are going in a market shopping. My son says I need a chips. I provided him a chips, but of the choice which he don't want, and he did not eat it. So this is a incomplete. दिया भी बट कुछ नहीं हुआ. तो क्या करें घर आके? नहीं मुझे तो मजा नहीं है, पापा ने अच्छा खाने का नहीं दिया मुझे. This is what incomplete. And how these things work in the background. If I put close skip, let's say save, and now go back to the RITM. Okay. If it is a close skip, still my second task gets generated. Yeah. Let's say if I put closed complete, close task, still my third task gets generated. Yeah. But if I put this as a closed incomplete, fourth task भी आ गया मेरा. Okay. Fourth task is also get generated. Now the problem is that it's not a problem actually. The first thing that how system is setting up these things. ये कहाँ से आ रहा सारा कुछ? Let's come and refresh this. ये देखो हम यहाँ पर आ गए. ठीक है. If you open it, let me. अच्छा ये open नहीं होगा क्योंकि checkout नहीं है. ठीक है. Now the thing is that system को नहीं पता. And this is very practical scenarios. Someone asked in the community that as soon as my one task get incompleted, I want to be update my request item to be incomplete. But I'm not agree on that part. Same example, let's say Hema invited me. I had a tea at home, at her home, snacks, soup, main course. And then I got a call. I had to be come back. Can you say this is a complete or incomplete lunch? It is not even incomplete because I done more than 90% of the invitation part. But it is not complete because I missed out the gift and the desserts. So these things we did not leave on the system. हम सिस्टम को बोलते भाई नहीं आपको नहीं पता. It's a human need to be decide. That is the reason there is no update is happening on this part now. यहाँ पर कुछ नहीं हो रहा अभी. बट ये कहां से सेट हो रहा है? स्टेज एंड स्टेट ये कहां से सेट हो रहा है? दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. नाउ लेट्स कम टू द वर्क फ्लो. क्या वर्क फ्लो का नाम है हमारे इसका? प्रोक्यूरमेंट प्रोसेस हार्डवेयर. कम हियर एंड सर्च प्रोक्यूरमेंट. ये एक्चुअली तो ये चल रहा है. ओपन इट. रुको इसको यहां से ऐसे ओपन करते हैं चेकआउट करके. ठीक है. लेट्स से ये देखो स्टेज क्या करी? अवेटिंग डिलीवरी. ये यहां पे आते हैं. ये रहा. कौन से टास्क पे अभी हमें लास्ट वाले पे. नाउ लेट्स ओपन द लास्ट टास्क. हम इस पे हैं, सॉरी इस पे. देखो स्टेज क्या है, डिलीवरी. ये यहां से सेट होके यहां पर आ रही है. और स्टेट क्या है, 1. लेट्स सी, ये भी कहीं ना कहीं होगा फ्लो में डेफिनेटली. नहीं इसमें नहीं है. लेट मी सी, डू हैव एनीथिंग एल्स कॉन्फ़िगर. नहीं इसमें भी नहीं है, नहीं है. मे बी इट्स हिडन समवेयर, बट इट विल बी कमिंग फ्रॉम हियर ओनली. कि स्टेट भी हम यहाँ पे सेट कर रहे हैं. या फिर हम इसको देखें रिकॉर्ड ओपन करके क्या है. नहीं डिलीवरी ठीक है, ये दिखा रहा है. बट अतुल ये तो वर्क फ्लो में है. वी डिड येस्टरडे द फ्लोज. नाउ लेट मी शो द फ्लो एज वेल कि फ्लो में कैसे सेट होता है चीजें. Go to the flow and open the same thing. अरे कहाँ गया. प्रोक्यूरमेंट कहाँ गया भाई. अरे यानी क्या इसमें. It should be there definitely. कहाँ गए इतने सारे विंडोज खुल गए. Checkout. Wait. एक मिनट, इसकी प्रॉपर्टीज में देखते हैं. ये रहा. And now let's go back here. Or maybe ServiceNow did not edit this. नहीं ये सिर्फ फ्लोज में ही है, वर्क फ्लोज में ही है, फ्लोज में नहीं है. बट व्हाट वी डिड यस्टरडे, लेट मी शो यू हियर. So if you go in the diagrammatic view, let's say go here. आप यहां से भी ऐड कर सकते हैं. So in the Washington DC, ServiceNow added a very new feature in this part. I want to set a stage. So click on the edit flow. Earlier edit flow was not there. Now ServiceNow added the edit flow in the Washington DC and save has been removed. It's automatically getting saved. So now come here and see stages. You want to set a stage? Yes. What stage you want to be set? क्योंकि कोई है ही नहीं अभी, क्योंकि हमारे वाले में हमने कोई स्टेज रखी नहीं अभी, इसमें हमने ऊपर से वैल्यू सेट नहीं करी. सो दिस इज नथिंग इज शोइंग हियर. सो बट यू वांट, यू कैन पुट अ न्यू स्टेज हियर. नाउ इफ आई शो यू द आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स, एंड रिक्वेस्ट, ये देखते हैं कैटलॉग आइटम रिक्वेस्ट आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स है ना. मैं आपको इसमें शो करके दिखा दूं. देखो ये स्टेजेस, ये दी. गो इन द डायग्रामेटिक व्यू, एडिट. ये देखो ये येलोस इज अ स्टेज. तो ये यहां से सेट होती है सारी चीजें. क्लिक हियर, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी स्टेज सेट है तो दोबारा सेट नहीं करता. अब यहाँ पे क्लिक करो, एड स्टेज. नाउ यू कैन सी, ये देखो सारी स्टेज आ गई है. जो भी आपको चाहिए आप कर सकते हैं. ऑर्डर, डिप्लॉयमेंट, क्योंकि आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स है. सो यू कैन पुट इट एट पर as per your way you want to do it. So if you see, trigger point is this, and on the trigger they have a stage like this. इसमें टाइम डाल 2 दिन के बाद, 3 दिन की वेट है, 4 दिन की वेट है, 5 दिन की वेट है. So you can do this thing easily. ठीक. So now system don't know that if I'm incompleting or rejecting it, so it will do like this. Now the last task is this. If I close my last task, let's say close complete, and if you see that my this get completed, come here, and once it has been done, process has been ended. कहाँ गया हमारा workflow? ये रहा. Procurement का ना ये ना, हाँ. Click end. And stage is complete. In the request, the things work in the reverse. Means once task get closed, then RITM get closed and the request get closed automatically. If you want to see, you can come here. See, all tasks closed. Yes. Now automatically my request get closed, and if you see my REQ also mark as a close complete. Close complete ही जाएगी. Because system don't know that कि क्या हुआ. You or me can decide that it is a complete, incomplete, what. But system don't know with this, so system is doing what we have already configured it. Clear हुआ life cycle पूरा हो.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ima. Ima सो तो नहीं गए?
No, I'm here. I'm here. I just have my son also beside, so I'm just being too quiet.
Okay, okay. I guess he's also listening with me.
No, he just has some cold, so he's waking up like every 5 minutes, like moving. Yeah.
But now, I guess the last thing which has been pending now here, और उसका नहीं है कि मैंने पास, ठीक है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, मैं आपको शो करता हूँ. ठीक है, यहाँ पर ना दो चीजें हैं. What is the important point is that देखो, एक है स्टेज, एक है स्टेट. State can be like this. ठीक है, and stages can be something different. So now let me show you what is the stages. Configure dictionary. देखो ये RITM लेवल पर है, आइटम लेवल पे है ये भी. And if you see 3 choices, या तो डिलीवरी है, या फुलफिलमेंट है, या वेटिंग फॉर अप्रूवल है. ओके, बट इफ यू सी हियर, ये स्टेजेस हैं. मतलब फुलफिलमेंट मींस, इफ यू रिमेंबर दैट दिस थिंग, दिस स्क्रीनशॉट, ये है, ये फुलफिलमेंट है, दिस वन, जिसमें हम सारे टास्क का काम करते हैं. ये अप्रूवल है, सेकंड, एंड फाइनली इज अ डिलीवरी, लाइक अ क्लोजर पार्ट फॉर मी. ये 3 स्टेजेस डिफाइन करती हैं आपकी. बट इन द स्टेट्स, इफ आई गो बैक हियर, ये टास्क लेवल पे स्टेट्स है. You can define it according to the table. Let's say I want to put, अरे ऐसे कैसे, ऐसे अंडरस्कोर रिक्वेस्ट भी नहीं आएगा क्या? Oops. Why not showing like this? है तो ये C underscore request. अरे okay. Let me go back here again. This state, let's see, show state. टास्क लेवल पे कर रही है. एंड व्हाट अबाउट दिस, ये देखें तो ये कौन सी स्टेट्स को शो कर रहा है यार. देखो यहाँ पर भी स्टेट है, और ये See, the state which is coming on the request is coming from the request table, but the state which is coming on the RITM table is from the task table. So smartly they are doing this work. कि मैं क्यों दोबारा बनाऊं जब मेरे पास already है. So now if you open this and configure choices, not here. Configure dictionary. देखो यहाँ पर आपको मिल जाएगा ये रही इसकी choices. ठीक. But if you go in a workflow, so from here it has been set up. हम कहाँ थे ये रहा. We'll go here on the show workflow context. Workflow logs कहाँ गया. मुझे एक और शो करना था यार. नहीं इसमें नहीं, शो टाइमलाइंस में नहीं था. स्टेज टेबल कहाँ गया ये. There is a related list also available. Let me see. Workflow. नहीं एडिटर में नहीं जाना मुझे, नॉर्मल देखना है. हाँ ये स्टेज सेट्स. ये देखो ये यहाँ से भी पिकअप करता है रिक्वेस्ट आइटम पे ये सारे स्टेजेस जो हमने डिफॉल्ट सेट कर रखे कि इसका 1 दिन, इसके 2 दिन, इसके 4 दिन, इसके 5 दिन, ऐसे ये स्टेजेस यहाँ से भी सेट करता है. एंट्रीज ये REQ लेवल पे है. मतलब समथिंग इज देयर which is configured in such a manner that multiple items get called. We are building a workflow on the REQ item level, but stages are getting set from here as well. Request approval कहाँ से, कितना टाइम लगेगा, fulfillment कहाँ से है. So these things. Or there's a one more, I guess, related list we can add. Configure and it's called set stage for tables. हाँ ये रहा. और ये किस टेबल पर चल रही है स्टेजेस इस पे है. मतलब it's out of the box given by service now that okay you want to be used, you can use it very easily at your side. ओके जी, क्लियर हुई बात. डाउट, क्वेश्चन?
Clear, sir.
Good. So now we done almost everything here. So we done this part. Flow logic. हाँ एक चीज वेरिएबल लेटर रह गया, वेरिएटर रह गया. We'll do it tomorrow. ठीक है. Then record producer we already done in this part. Incident I'll give a repetition of the same. ठीक है. हाँ ये वेरिएटर हम कल करेंगे. UI policy and the client scripts I will take you when we go for the scripting part. ठीक. This has been done. This has been done. This has been done. And इसमें SLAs हमारे हो गए. Database view will go for a different topic. ठीक है. और एक बार dashboard overview करेंगे. Good. So tomorrow we are going to be complete this topic. And then we'll start from the Monday. We are going to be start with the change management. ठीक है. But your homework is that please do a practice of this thing. Otherwise you will forget that we have done all these things till now. That is important. Okay, let me take any question before I close the recording. Okay.
No, sir, fine.
Let me take attendance.